the final part for our school tutorials. What we're going to be working on this part then is just going to be the surroundings of our school. So all we're going to do to start this part then is we're just going to place a stone brick section in front of our stairs. Now what you want to do to start this off then just come in front of the far left hand block. We're just going to remove the first 11 grass blocks from the floor. After this, on the right hand side, the last block, what you want to do is remove the next 21 more blocks in the floor. So you should now have an L shape in the floor, and what you want to do in front of the last block once you've done this, is you just want to extend it all the way forward so it meets up with our stairs, and after that we're just going to remove all of the grass blocks within this space and just fill it all back in with our stone bricks. Now for this bit then it is going to take a little while to do, so I'm going to be skipping it, but once you've done this we can just start on the next bit. That's all the grass blocks removed, and now just fill them all back in with our stone bricks. So what we're going to be doing now that we've done that on the left and right hand side of our staircase, is we're just going to be moving a space in the floor which is 19 by 6 and just filling it back in with our stone bricks. So we are going to be starting on the left hand side first, and what you want to do is come in front of the outside block and just remove the first 19 blocks of grass to start with. Now just move the grass blocks in front of the other 5 rows. And again after that we're just going to fill it all back in with our stone bricks. Now as I mentioned then, just fill it all back in with our stone bricks. And there you go, all that's the left hand side done, and now just doing exactly the same for the right hand side. So again you want to clear out a space in the floor which is 19 by 6, and after that just filling it back in with stone bricks. Then after that, as you can see in the image, what we're going to do is we're just going to extend our stone bricks back again, so we're going to extend them back all 11 blocks. I'm just going to be doing it for the outside 6 rows on either side. That's the left cleared out, and now filling it back in. Now that we've done the left side, just doing exactly the same on the right hand side. So what you want to do is clear out 11 by 6 in the floor and fill it back in with your stone bricks. For this next bit then, it really does depend on your build. What we're going to be doing is placing the stone section, which will be next to your road. Now what you want to do for this stone section is just shape it so it's the same shape as your road. What we're going to be doing is just come in front of the far left hand stone brick block, and here you just want to count at 16 blocks out to the left. We just want to remove the first 3 grass blocks in the floor. Then after that, for all of these 3 blocks we just cleared out, you want to extend them all forward another 90 more blocks and just fill them all back in with your stone. That's the first row cleared out, and now just for another 2. And now just fill them all back in with your stone. So now that we've done that, then we're just going to place our bushes on either side of our building. Now starting on the left, then what we're just going to do is come in front of a top block. We just want to count 2 blocks into the right and another 2 more blocks in front of that. Where from here what we're just going to do is place a 75 by 2 with our oak leaves. That's the first layer of oak leaves added, and now just to extend that up by 1 more row. Now that we've done the left, then we're just going to come over to the right and just do exactly the same. So again, just come from the top block, we just want to count 2 blocks out and another 2 more blocks in front of that. We're just going to place 75 blocks out and just making sure it's too high as well. So all we got left to do now to finish up this part is we just need to add some trees in and also add some grass in afterwards. For our trees then, what we're just going to be doing is placing the stumps of the trees first, and then after that I'm going to be showing you how to place the rest of the tree in afterwards. But for our tree stumps then, what you want to do is come to the corner, and we just want to count to the 3rd block out and 2 more blocks in front of that, so it should just be the 3rd block diagonal, and you want to do this in either corner as well. We just want to place a block of wood. That's this left box done, and now just doing the same for the right box. So again, come to the 3rd block out diagonal, we just want to place a block of wood in either corner. Now that we've done that, then what we can do on either side is place another 5 more trees. So what you want to do is come to the top here and diagonal, just counting 5 blocks out to the left, we just want to place your first block of wood. Then just placing 4 more, leaving a 9 block space between each block. That's the left hand side done, and now we're just doing exactly the same on the right hand side, and we can go ahead and start placing our trees in properly. For our trees then, what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to place one of the trees, and you just want to mirror this design for the rest of them. Now if you don't actually want to place all the trees, what you can do is place a sapling and just add some bone meal to it so it brings up a tree. but because I want the same design for all of the trees so it's like consistent all the way around, what we're just going to be doing is making our own trees. So what you want to do with your wood then to start with, is you just want to extend your wood up 3 more blocks to start with. Then after that, just come in front of a second block from the top here, where on every side what you want to do is place 2 oak leaves out. Then after that, what you want to do is extend your oak leaves all the way around, as you should have a 5x5 square on top with your oak leaves. Then on top of the outside row of oak leaves we just added, what you want to do is go around and place all your oak leaves again, but just making sure to miss out the corners. Then you just want to go ahead and fill in the middle bit as well. Then on top what you want to do is place a cross which is too high, and that is our first tree finished off once you've done that. And there you go, that's the first tree done. So as I mentioned, I'm not going to be showing how to place the rest of the trees, so if you do get stuck, just refer to this tree that you've already placed. But again, we're just going to go ahead now and speed it up and just place the rest of the trees in. And there you go, that's all of our trees added. The last thing we need to do now is just go around with our bone mill and just make sure we don't miss out any spaces, and we're just going to add a load of grass in just to make it look a bit more natural. And there you go, that was the last thing we're going to be doing for this part, as we have actually finished our exterior and the interior for the build, which is pretty awesome. So it's all completely finished now, and if you have actually built it, what you want to do is actually tweet me an image of it, because I love seeing who's actually built it, and also if you built in like a city environment, make sure to show me that as well. But again, I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in another tutorial.